every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, so we're here in another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Game Save with Rasensport Ball Leipzig, boys and girls. Why are you seeing two of me? Well, because my audio is shite on the next 3 days, so you're going to have to see me, double vision. I'm going to try and recreate or reenact the next 3 episodes, starting with today in a big one. But let's bring you up to date before of what you missed. We took on Leipzig earlier. No, we didn't. We are Leipzig. We took on Paderborn earlier and we won 5-1, boys and girls, at our place. But actually, Paderborn took the lead on this bad boy with Gewicki. Gewicki with the goal. Mertesacker, ex-Leipzig player, with the assist. But it was all flipping Leipzig. Herrera with the first on the 20th minute. The second, lovely little build-up here. Bruno getting stuck in with the layoff to Kaiser with what is described as a karate kick Bobby Dazzler. That was 2-1. Urlachner again, this time getting over the top, and Kleiner smashes that one in the back of it. He's a right back by trade. Smashed that one in. Second half, 52nd minute, out comes Frick, lays off to Kaiser, and again gets his second of the day. And then we wrap it all up here on the 79th minute with a frickin' belter. Bon Frick, there he is, the German international. Then we took on Wolfsburg at their place, 2-2 in the end. Despite 2-0 lead, we threw it all away, boys. We threw it all away. Melsby set up Herrera on the first minute to give us the lead. This is at their gaff. Melsby again, his free kick bundles around to Herrera to make it 2. It looks plain sailing, but up step Wolfsburg. Jimenez getting stuck in there and eventually pumps out to Yulasan, who is a ex-Wonder Kid. And then finally, Necker gets his just desserts here with a goal for himself, beating Boyce Clark between sticks, aka Butterfingers. So 2-2 in the end. Then we took on Qarabag in the Europa Cup SVI, 4-1 winners over in Romania. Is it Romania? I don't know. Look at this. It's the COVID effect. Nobody there in the stands. But anyway, we took the lead. I think that was Van Basten with the first. Second half, we got ourselves right back, extra little bonus with the big fat OG to make it 2-0. Qarabag got himself back into it with Ajapong in front of their faithful fans. And then we get ourselves back into it. Tor, which is German for goal, sets up Van Basten to make it 3-1. And then we make it 4-1. Butterund with the cross. And there is Bam, young German future superstar in the making. Then we took on Mainz at home. It was a 0-0. Couple drop points there for Leipzig. Slipped up. And then we also dropped more points against Grunter Filth at their place. Late. Flaff with the goal. Not great indeed. But then we returned to winning ways over against KR at our place in the Europa Cup SVI. 3-1 winners. Tor again gets stuck into Bruno with a Z to make it 1-0. 1-0. We made it Swine with Baby Driver getting stuck in there. Over to Rolfs. Who's Baby Driver? I'll tell you later. But to run it over to Spazovic to make it 2-0. That's on the 84th minute. And then over the top here, Gromsberg to Schroeder. Smashed that one and beat Schlengelar between sticks. And then we made sure of it though. 3 minutes on the clock. Tor again, German for goal, but he is an assist man. Over to Wolf to make it 3-1 on the day to put us. I think, does that make us qualify? I think we are just about there, but we need to beat the KR boys at their place. But anyway, we're going to take on Bundesliga side Giants Dortmund today over in Leipzig, and they come into this 4th of the table. We are 7th. We've played each other a bunch of times. We've won 9 of them. They've won 5, and we've drawn 8 between them too. Their form is a little bit shaky. So is ours. They've actually won one more than us in the past 5 games. We've won 2 at the past 5. Not great indeed. So anyway, just a quick look at what the board expect for us to this season. We're expected to compete to qualify for Europa Cup SWI and also be semi-finalists this season. Qualify for Europa Cup SWI next season. Bundesliga bad boys. Anyway, quick look at the team. Boyce Clark between sticks. Erlachner, left back. Ribeiro, Filippini, Kleinert, Frick, Melchby, Kaiser, Wolf, Herrera, and Lloyd. Now, while I've done that, I can bring you up to date. So I am listening to the shit audio right here, and it's atrocious. This is actually my third attempt at doing this. The first one, that's this guy. Second one, I was in this position before. This is the third time. Hopefully, we're going to get it right, and hopefully, it's going to come out crystal clear. Yes. But anyway, I'll tell you, I'm going to do some spoiler alerts. The future is bright. The future is Leipzig, but the future is not bright for Boyce Clark. That's right. He is the worst goalkeeper in the world. You won't see the worst of his performances today, but slowly but surely, he starts to fall out of my favour. Yes, indeed. I've only just bought the lad. I've only just bought the pissing lad. 9 games ago, he's arrived. But yeah, he shambles. But we do have some really good players on our hands, I'll tell you that now. How do I know? Because I've been into the future. I've been into around about, I've gone as far as February. I know far as February this season. And Boyce Clark is on his downward slope. Anyway, here we go. And then 18th minute, Kaiser to Erlachner on the left-hand side. Can we get ourselves a decent cross? We can. And it's Lloyd over the top. I completely talked over the Dortmund team here. New ball between the sticks. They've got another good player, and that is Rahman. He pulls the strings for Dortmund. Johnson on the right-hand side to Traore. Up forward to Brasner. He knows where the goal is. Ogadagoni, he goes with a strike, and it's wide. Boyce Clark was equal to it on this one. But yeah, Dortmund pressing already within the first 22 minutes. Dortmund have the better chances. All the way back through to the keeper, who is a little bit injured. Can we take advantage of that? We'll have to wait and see. Rahman pulling the strings again, lays it after Magosi. Magosi on an amazing run, pulls it back to Rahman once again, to Magosi, lays off. Can he get a shot in? Rahman might go for goal. Lays off to Johnson, goes for the gross. Header clear. Melchby breaks it up for us. And here comes Van Basten. He's got numbers forward. He does. He says to Morella, can he score? No. Nubel with the save. That's our best effort. It's probably the best effort of the game. 1-on-1. Nubel now with a goal kick or a free kick. Lays it forward, and there's Rahman in acres of space. And he pumps it forward to Blasner, back to Traore, as Dortmund try to carve an opening. But Melchby breaks it up. Look at him. He's earning that 200 grand a week. Pulls it back to Filippini, of course, to Frick. Melchby again, lovely little love. Lloyd, what can he do? Can he get a cross in? Pulls it back. Kleinert, strike from Erlachner, which, goodness gracious me, that was karate kick extraordinaire. Flying at you. Erlachner now once again to Frick. Lays it off. Here comes Melchby, and again tries that pass. He's savvy. He's a clever little player, is Melchby, but no, Rahman spreads it out to the right-hand side to Johnson. He goes past one to Magosi. He skips past the other one. Can he get a shot in? Goes for goal. Boyce Clark actually makes the save. Yes, he does. Still 0-0. Traore. It's loaded with highlights. It is. I'm listening to myself. I'm reiterating my words. Over the top for Blasner. Blasner, of course. Of course. Absolute shambles. It's a disgrace. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. What a clueless goalkeeper he is. Oh, mate. Spent 10 million on him. I expect top banana. And you're an England international, son. Anyway, Lloyd, can we get ourselves straight back into it? 35 minutes on the clock. Goes for goal, and he goes wide. We're showing the attacking endeavour, but we're just not getting the ball in the back of the net. More chances for us. More possession as well. But ultimately, the score that matters, or the number that matters, is the lead. Here comes Frick. Nope. Broken away, and here comes Magosi. Magosi on the right-hand side. If they do get a second, it's over. Broken up, though. Melchby, lovely. Van Basten. Over the top for Herrera. Great control. Oh, he does know where the back of the net is, does that Argentinian lad. He's come in here to answer our queries. Melchby. Corner. And it's dealt with by Rahman again. Thumped forward. I think there's positives in this half, but ultimately they're in the front, 1-0 on the day. No rest for the wicked, straight at it in the second half. can we find our way back into this lovely free kick over the top? Kaiser picks up the response, and there's an equaliser. It's Thomas Lloyd, his third of the season. Kaiser with the layoff. It all amounted from the free kick. We want to demand more. We want to demand more here. I was gonna say, let's show the goal again. Show the goal again, son. That was a good goal. Thomas Lloyd with the equaliser on the 50th minute. He is destined to be man of the match at the moment. He's on par alongside Blasner. If the results stay this way, we'll be 7th. Dortmund will be 4th. They are, 4 points adrift of Schalke at the top of the table. We are a good country mile away from Champions League spots. So, are you going to make some changes, son? You're going to make some changes, big man. You think you're all that? If I was you, I'd get rid of those yellow cards. Get rid of those yellow cards. And why on earth are you bringing on Bruno? Why are you bringing on Bruno, son? Look at this clown. He has no idea what he's doing. What is he doing? What is he doing? I'm completely dumbfounded. You're taking off Melsby, who's been your key man. You're bringing on Wolf, who doesn't want to be there. You're bringing on Bruno Fernandes. Okay, he's had a good start to the season, but ultimately, I think you're doing the wrong thing. Here comes Dortmund. They're going to try and get a winner here with Magosi. Lay off. Blasner. Oh, it's broken up, and there's Wolf and Fernandes. The substitutes combining. There's Herrera. Can he get a shot off? He does. Nubel's there with a save, and he's done very well despite being injured. He's keeping them in this one. Bruno Fernandes with a corner. Savvy little effort. Oh, it's a good Platters. Oh, goodness gracious me. He should have tucked it in. Oh, my goodness. Into the final 10 minutes. Is there going to be a winner? It's 18 shots apiece. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like him between the sticks. Boyce Clark actually makes the save. Drop kick down to the right. It's Lloyd again. To Platter. To Platter. Oh, he hits the woodwork. Goodness gracious me. He should have delivered there. Delivered it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And there's Magosi for Dortmund. And Boyce Clark does make the save. Come on then, ref. I'm done. I'll take the point. Put it in the bag. Move on to the next one. Whew. Completely winded me, that one. There is 60 seconds or so remaining. Don't be a late. Oh, goodness gracious. Boyce Clark, a.k.a. Butterfingers, with the save. In a quick layoff, though. Lovely. Lloyd. Goes for goal, and it goes wide. And again, agonisingly close. I guess if I was in charge, son, I would have won this one. You made the bad calls. You made the bad subs. Mate. You lost this one, not them. You. Yeah. I said you, son. You lost this one. Sort it out next time against Mönchengladbach. Right? I think next. You better lose. You better win that one. So the table shows us in 7th spot, Dortmund up to 4th, or remain in 4th. We're realistically at this stage aiming for 5th. Yeah, and that is what? Just 1 point away. Not bad indeed. So here we go, switching focus now to the Cup, the DFB Pokal, up against my boys, Mönchengladbach. That's right. So if we're going to lose to anybody, let's lose to these bad boys. Now, we've played each other 20 times over the years, won 10 of them. They've won 4. We've drawn 6 as well. Have we ever won the DFB Pokal? I'm asking in the old headset. No, we are serial losers. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. We have, look at that, runners up, 3rd place, runners up. We've never won squat until this man comes in charge. Not that clown, this one right here. Yeah, this is the future right here. We're going to win silverware. I'm pretty sure of it. It's not guaranteed. I'm only in February, but we're going to win some. I can feel it in my bones. Josef Poulsen, don't get too excited. I do make a bid for this guy, but he wants a player staff role. He's a legend of Leipzig. So, he wants to play a staff role, but the job he wants in the staff is under-19's assistant manager. But that's one of my 20 boys. I'm not going to get rid of one of my 20 boys for this clown. No way. I try, but don't get your hopes up. It doesn't happen. So I'm telling you, that's a spoiler for you. Okay, so we're gonna take on Mönchengladbach at their place, of course. Don't get excited about this either. It's probably gonna end badly, or is it? So we're gonna mix it up a little bit. I tell you what. I'll tell you some more spoilers of it. That Bouchaba player, he is a bloody good player. You might not see it today. You might see it in a day or so. Anyway, we'll mix it up. Schlegel, Opportunistic, Erlachner, Ribeiro, Filippini, Kleiner, Flavio, Melsby, Kaiser, Plata, Orera, and Lloyd against Gladbach. And we are attacking in the DFB Pokal. So let's take a look at these guys. They got Urgerstein in the middle pulling the strings. They got Veronin. I say that name again. Veronin. If you're a betting man, I'd keep an eye on him for it. If there's going to be any goals in this game, it could be him. It could be the one that unlocks the defence that is Leipzig. Anyway, let's get into it and hopefully get ourselves into the next round, because this could be a bit of silverware that we could win. We've also got the Europa Cup Zwei, and of course, you never know what happens in the old Bundesliga. I'm going to drink my coffee, as this game is not the most riveting, but we'll talk about it. Free kick. Flavio over the top, picked up by Plata, out to Orera. Ribeiro. Erlachner. Oh, he loses it in. There's that Veronin. I told you about him. He's on an amazing little run. Is he going to score? Is he going to score? No, he's not. He puts that wide. He's not got shooting boots on just yet. Got my Buffalo Bills shirt on here. Yep, that's right. I'm going to be looking to do some NFL content on the channel for this. Oh my goodness gracious, Gladbach nearly taking the lead while I wasn't paying attention. But yes, over the future, going to maybe play some Madden when the new game comes out, and maybe do some NFL videos, something. Don't know yet, trying to figure it out. In fact, the whole channel will have a bit of a reboot a little bit for the next season. Get rid of a lot of dead content and also adding some new stuff. Anyway, we'll talk more about that when I reach 15,000 subs. Can you make the change? About 200 shy at the moment, so hopefully before the end of the month. Anyway, Erlachner with the cross. Can he lay it off? He does. Oh, it's smashed towards goal. Orera should have put it in the back of the net. Absolute bedlam. And here they come on the counter. Coppola to Egerstein. Gojwin down the middle, and it's laid off for Veronin. One way to the other. Second goal of the season. Sergei Veronin. I think it's El Capitano as well for Gladbach with the goal. And the goal that matters as well. Just before half-time. They've got the sucker punch. You're clueless, Gaffer. You're clueless. You haven't got a clue what you're doing. Just look at you sitting in the hot seat. I should sit in the hot seat. In fact, maybe for the second half, I will sit in the hot seat. Yes, half-time, 1-0 down. That guy behind me has no idea what he's talking about. Second half, Dortmund are losing, though. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. You know, we're concentrating on the bigger prize, which is finishing as high as we can in the table. I give up. I'll let you back into the hot seat. I don't want credit for this mess. Anyway, we're taking on Mönchengladbach, of course, in the cup here. Show some passion, lads. Maybe make some changes. You know who I would do? I would get rid of... I'll bring on Bushiba because he is a quality little player. You're going to play him? No. You're going to go with Wolf. Wolf doesn't want to be here. Wolf doesn't want to be here, mate. You're clueless. Van Basten, though, he's not bad. Bruno... not the greatest call. Bushiba's the answer, and I think if you'd play that, you might have had a better result that you might get at the end of this. I'm just saying. So yeah, 1-0 down as we head into the final 12 minutes. We're changing formation here, trying to pull a rabbit out of my backside, or his backside, should I say? And I don't think it's going to happen. What a video this has been. Absolute clueless, this guy. Maybe tomorrow we'll have better luck. But into the last minute, we're out. Werder Bremen are through. Dortmund are out. But if anything, if I had to lose to a team, it's Gladbach. Even though we had more possession, more shots, they had the stat that matter, which was putting the ball in the back of the net. So we will not win the DFB Pokal of this season. We crash out. But of course, we still got the Europa Cup Zwei to get excited about, and of course the Bundesliga, and things will get better before they get worse, or they might get worse before they get better. I think that's probably the best way to look at it. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow we'll be back for Bayern and FC20. I think mathematically we're getting close to qualifying. I think after we take on the Icelanders, we should have a better indication of where we are. But that's it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. If you're new, smash subscribe. And of course, I'll see you all very, very soon. Check out the description, links to my other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and all that kind of good stuff. Hopefully this double vision's not made you mad. It's made me mad. But I'll see you all very, very soon. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.